Okie dokie. Well, what do I want to do with my life? I guess, some defensive skills could be trained. This much we know to be true. More shapeshifting is coming down the road at some point. Even a little bit of Evo. I mean, aptitude sucks, so that's rough, but I don't hate it. More unarmed? Yeah, sure. And why not? Some dodging. Just for funsies, you know? Keep things a little bit interesting. Keep ourselves on our toes here. Quite literally, I hope, because evasion definitely requires some agility, some spryness to it. So, toes or balls of feet, probably a pretty important part of the whole formula? I don't know. Oh my gosh. Zom, what did I say about chilling? No chaos juice. Oh, I can't fly. Okay, I was hoping the coward would run from me, get a bit of a chase, but that's fine. Going glass cannon? Hell yeah, I am. When have I piloted a run any different, you know? There's some things that we cannot change about ourselves. And one is my incessant inevitable belief that I will never die, regardless of what my cannon is made out of. I shall be bold, brash, and beautiful. And we'll get through to the other side. Maybe, one of these runs. Eventually, ignore all the past experiences, other runs that happened in this stream. Just throw all that out the window. That's not relevant, of course. It's only the successful cases that we have to acknowledge in any meaningful capacity. Selection bias in the most beautiful, purest form. And I guess you, my friend, actually throwing. You know what? 4 dodging is enough. I've always said this. Throwing, on the other hand, now that is something that I am interested in. Okay, where... Oh, where has my... Like, all the way up here is probably my best spot for this encounter, but these aren't too bad. I can maybe make it there. Look at that little gap. That cute little gap between the stones. And again, no way does this glass cannon build go horribly wrong against death yaks as they start to wear me down one at a time. Which fortunately, even though it was meant to be a little tongue-in-cheek, ended up kind of just being true, which I'll take it. Ooh, mayhem. Probably Zom likes that. I hope Zom's listening to me right now, because I feel like if Zom knew the player behind the character, favorite plaything might be on the menu, folks. Don't know what I'm trying to imply there, but whatever your brain takes, I guess just run with it. Not sure if I should try it though. We'll see. Only time will tell whether my stupidity has any bearings on the final outcome of it all. Oops, no. Let's head to Orc for real. Yikes. Thanks, Sam. I see you did not take any of my recent words in the real world to heart, but that's cool. That's fine. You know, I respect you as your own deity, and your decisions are your own. And I'd hate to, you know, be the reason that you changed. Don't change for anyone. Except definitely we need to get the hell out of there. I feel frail. The hell? Oh my gosh. I have fire vulnerability. Okay, that ring's gone. Switching over to poison resistance. Perfect. You know, I was supposed to be a little bit more on my toes when it came to those mutations switching up, but what else is new? It's befitting of our playstyle here for that to inevitably be thrown away at the first convenience. That is fantastic in its own special, unique way, which generally means not actually fantastic. But take you kiddos on a little bit of a walk here, a little bit of a hike, stretch your legs. I hear it's good for orcs these days. You know, BO's got you constantly, yikes, the hell? Oh, what the, where are all these high priests coming from? Who put that there? I mean, I guess having some friendly abominations helps out a great deal in that regard. So that was wonderful. More high priests. Oof, you should never have come here, my friend. I'm so sorry for what we're about to do to you and your entire friends and family. Yikes, yikes, yikes. But let's see, anything? No, nothing for us here. I guess technically a cloak, but I already have one of those, so yeah, nothing. Hopefully one of the other shops is feeling a little bit more pertinent to our continued success in life, love, and in dungeoneering. Kids, please join me in the hallway, or not, that's cool too, is what it is, I guess. Zom, we've talked about this, buddy. Got to just chill slightly, just a little bit, you know, still be you. Again, don't want to impede on your personal development, don't want to take you in any directions that you don't feel comfortable with as an individual. This is a back and forth, and as in any relationship, it's give and take between you and me, Zom. But I feel like you're just taking, you know? And who's going to fill my cup? I fill your cup in hopes that you will, in turn, fill mine. This has been Relationship Therapy with Large Rock Lesnar, the premier relationship psychologist this side of Zot's dungeon. Well, I shouldn't be fighting in this large crowd of enemies and letting them surround me, and yet, here we are, and there they go. Wand of Flame, it's a start, Zom. I appreciate you're trying. You know, you took my feedback, you listened to me, which I appreciate, and you did give me a little bit of a gift to show your appreciation for everything that I bring to our relationship. And for that, you know, again, I appreciate you. I see the effort that you're putting in. But if we could just, you know, try to buy something that I like for a gift, that would be fun and nice. And I don't need to fight all these demons. Let's just chill out for a little bit as I continue my relationship hour satire. And beautiful. Not too shabby, I guess. To instead of continuing my satire, switch our focus back to the game. I mean, I am very much enjoying the Maw here. Pretty fantastic. Overall, I probably should train some more defensive skills. I'm like looking at that fighting score, because even if we don't have the defenses to hold up to any strenuous activities, then at least having the health pool that it is a forgiving experience is probably a pretty solid idea for any aspiring shapeshifter troll out there. Oh wow, and we still do have a whole nother unexplored stairwell. Don't mind if I do. Please and thank you. Come right this way, my buddy old pals, old friends of mine. Okay, not much of a floor there at the end of the day, but that's fine. Holy moly. Well, we've been blitzing our way through the majority of the mid-game here for sure. I'll probably head back to Lair, but I guess before we even bother checking out Lair 5, the rest of the dungeon is probably going to be a pretty straightforward experience as well. So let's put our warty foot forward. And let's see if this troll can't dance to the music, shall we? Away we go. Guess I should probably at least take a look at the... What was I thinking about? Oh, the viability and how much we'd want to potentially use different talismans, things like the serpent talisman. The serpent talisman is really nice. Son of a gun. I'm not paying attention. So we're going to Fear Scroll, get Sonya to chill out, my friend. And I do not like Sonya with a distortion weapon. Sonya, you son of a... What did I just say? I feel like you're not even listening to me. Well, that was a pretty wild blink you got going there, Sonya. Again, I don't even know if it's worth it for us to entertain the idea, the concept of fighting you. I could just paralyze you, though. That does get the job done. It was only 67% chance, so probably not the best move. You know, there were still decent odds that we ended up with a one-way ticket to ye olde Abyss, but fortunately it didn't happen, and so again, confirmation bias dictates that we assume we did the right thing in every way, shape, and form, and could not have improved upon that performance in any meaningful measure or capacity. And isn't life just so easy and lovely when you make terrible scientific practices and assumptions? Definitely simplifies things. But okie dokie, looks like we're a little bit overdue for a little bit of house cleaning and housekeeping here. So let's drop all this trash, really. Perfect. Ooh, I'm back up to 2 acquirement scrolls. Hold up, wait a minute. Again, it's probably just gonna be the gold. Abominations in Orc, Golden Dragon and D11, Zom loves you. Again, it's all about communication. You and Zom could have this, you and your Zom could have this as well. If you just open up the dialogue, have the back and forth, you know, listen to each other, very important parts of the Zom relationship. But I think I will just take the gold. Again, there's something to be said for that hat. You know what, screw it, I don't need gold. I want a cool hat. This better look nice, though. It matches our robe in terms of inventory sprites. Oh, it's a dapper thing for sure. A feathered cap for my dapper gentleman troll here. I don't mind that whatsoever. And how do adieu to you? I don't know. That's more of a like bowler hat, maybe even a top hat. Definitely a fedora. Except that's more of a how do you do, madame? Kind of vibe. Or milady, sorry. Probably though, here, Ring of Willpower is still our best bet. It is something we're lacking. Don't plan on using weapons or spells at any point in our journey, so for better or for worse, it's a bit of an easier decision. I'm actually kind of sad. I've never been much of a hat person in general, and I don't have any dog in the race when it comes to fedoras, but I do still feel bad that they've been kind of demolished as an option for attire because of connotations. Again, largely justified connotations, but unfortunately not completely fair indications over, you know, generalizing groups of people. I don't know what I'm really saying besides the fact that I think even though I'm not a hat person, And I'm definitely not a fedora person. I am an accessories person. I'm a big fan of scarves. I like jewelry, even though I don't have any that I wear consistently, but that's just because I will constantly run the risk of removing it at a random location and never knowing where the hell that jewelry went. Even my wedding ring I don't wear very often because I am exceptionally afraid that I will, in fact, lose it. Yikes. I don't want to use my blink. I want to have faith that I just won't take another hit like that, and in fact, I will murder this buddy outright without a care in the world. But unfortunately, I think that's a little bit dumb, probably. I guess before we jump to the big guns, let's peruse our options here, shall we? Like 90% chance to fear? Ain't no thing. Let's get you a couple more steps away, and then we start blasting. Okay, it would have worked out to take that route anyway. Sorry, Unseen Horror, you didn't stand much of a chance there, but I appreciate the gumption, the initiative that they took. Pretty impressive stuff. Phantom... Oh my god, Zom. See, this is why we're together, you and I. You know, we had our ups and downs, we had our struggles throughout the journey here. Some missed gifts over the years, you know, on both sides, to be fair. But this is not just a wand of flame. This is the perfect gift. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry, Zom. So sweet. But in all honesty, just crazy good luck with this. Holy moly. If we can keep getting a little bit of that, peek here or there, I would be more than happy as we teleport and change places with the Heal Wounds potion. That's the thing. Good at gifts now and a sense of humor. And they say the perfect deity doesn't exist. Oh, Melting Archway. I'm not even paying attention. There's an ice caves here? Oh, I'm just way too into this weird roleplay between, you know, a fictitious god. Okay, still distant, so I'm guessing... You sick son of a gun. This place needs a little more atmosphere. You dog, you. Now you're bringing romance back into our relationship? I have lots of cold resistance, actually, now that I think about it, so hell yeah, brother. Poison resistance, we're not going to need that here, at least most likely we won't. Then otherwise, what can I get rid of? I mean, scrolls of poison, the enchantment scrolls. Because this is not permanently get rid of course, this is just free up a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of space in our inventory, so that we are fully mentally, physically, emotionally, and mentally prepared. Don't know if I repeated anything there, but let's just roll with it. For whatever wicked ways may come. We're at 1.6, I guess, or 16 aught delay on throwing large rocks. That's definitely starting to become possibility for us here. I get more cold resistance, right? Would I rather have that 5 evasion or more cold resistance? It's a bit like watching Pac-Man with the maw. Yeah, I like that. The old school animation. Don't have the speed consistency of Pac-Man for sure. My asynchronous ass when it comes to Mawing. Holy moly. So is this was like a random storm part of the cave and I just was not paying attention, I'm assuming? Yikes. So I'm slowed. It's not the be all end all. I could turn into a tree. Do you know what? I'm gonna believe in myself. I will murder everything that comes at me. So I feel happy turning into a tree.